Hey everyone, it's Liam and welcome to another video on the channel. And today's video, I want to talk about what I think is Wizard101's greatest problem currently in 2024 going forward. Now, just to give you guys some context and perspective here, I have been playing the game for a very long time. I have 7 maxes, I've achieved very high ranks on every school pretty much, and also I've been making content on the game for about 3 years now, a little over that I think now. I stream nearly every day and I actively talk to the developers about the state of the game and updates and stuff like that. So yes, I want to talk about what I think is the biggest issue in Wiz right now. And a lot of people have different opinions on this topic. I know whether, you're more casual or hardcore player, right? It's going to be different, things that you might find via bigger problem, smaller problem, whatnot. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's get into it. So, what I think is Wizard101's biggest problem right now, in the present day, is not actually pay to win. It is simply the time. Okay? Now, time. That's a very broad thing. And yeah, I mean, it is. So, this goes for farming, this goes for acquisition of, if you're going to go for like a pain giver jewel, for example, that takes a lot of time to get. There's no, accessible way to get that. But more importantly, it's going to be the updates, right? Now, I hear people say, oh, the game updates too fast. And these people, I hate to generalize you guys, but I do not understand this mentality at all. The game does not update too fast at all. If you can't keep up with an update once every 3 months, I don't know what to tell you. I get it. Some people have like a wife and kids and like very long hour jobs. I get it at the end of the day, but that is the bare minimum. To put that in perspective, other games get updated weekly or bi-weekly, or sometimes when a new game comes out or a new update comes out, it's every other day. And what do you know? Those games are wildly more successful than Wizard101. And something happened to me the other day, and I just kind of want to run it by you guys. But basically, I haven't been playing a lot of Wiz PvP lately. It's simply because of how stupid Balance and Myth are currently in the meta and all. Everything else is pretty fine, but I'm just bored of seeing the same thing from Balance and Myth over and over. Really boring. So I've been playing other games, and I came across this new game. It just came out. It's been like probably 2 or 3 days old, and it's basically like a horror game in a sense, right? So it's a completely different genre than Wiz. But the point is, right, this game has a studio way smaller than Wiz, a whole new studio, has like 800 followers probably on like Twitter and Facebook. And these guys simply got updates and hotfixes out within 24 hours or a little over 24 hours. Multiple hotfixes in the week. Okay. Now, I don't know too much about how, indie or like the big organizations work and stuff like that, but as a player, I don't really need to look further than, okay, well, this is quite literally breaking the game. This should be fixed immediately and players should be compensated for that. Wizard101 doesn't have anything like that, right? We look at the bank bug, which was broken for like, what, a week and a half, I think, or maybe a little under 2 weeks, around that ballpark, and players don't get compensated for that, right? Or there's many game-breaking bugs out there that the players have to, just thug out, I guess, for a lack of a better term, and just nothing happens, whether you're a paying member or a free-to-play member, which is why I stopped paying member, because I can't be bothered to pay for things if things aren't getting updated. You know what I mean? Essentially, guys, what I'm trying to say here is that games nowadays really need to respect your time. Okay, and I think we all know this, right? There's many games out there, many things we want to do with our time, but there's always a limited amount of time. However, with Wiz, I want to play this game a lot, but when I look at other games that update their game and actually take themselves seriously, it just reflects so poorly on Wiz, and it just makes me not want to play this game. Man, and a problem I had in the horror game got literally fixed when I didn't even make a review. I didn't make a video on it. You didn't have multiple creators garnering thousands, tens of thousands of views on a problem, right? This guy just, or this little studio just did it in like 24 hours without needing all that. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I think it's really wild. I think it's really wild. Obviously, I get it in Wiz. There's like, you know, 1 to 170 in terms of content, stuff like that. But you know, like, what are they prioritizing? Like, that's what I don't get. If they're not gonna fix the game, quite literally, with game breaking bugs, update PvP a little bit quicker, which they have, which I appreciate, but it's still, again, nowhere near enough in my opinion. Like, what could they be possibly working on? Like, trying to get players to 170? Like, we've all gone to 170, pretty much, I'd say, right? I mean, maybe most people haven't, but that's probably because they haven't spent enough time on the game. And if you need help questing, there's tons of lovely people out there in the Spiral or in Discord servers, right? So, like, it's not that hard to get maxed out. And if they have data saying, oh, people are getting stuck on boss X, Y, and Z, okay, cool, maybe nerf that boss a bit, but that should not be hard to do. Like, take their health down by a bit or something. It should not be hard to do. Like, what are these guys working on? Maybe the PvE world development takes a while, I suppose. Again, I don't really know, but I feel like for a standard nowadays in 2024, especially with Wiz coming to console, players are going to be expecting a lot more PvE content than we're getting right now, right? We only get one expansion a year, and that's in like the winter fall update, right? Summer is just completely dead. Spring is completely dead, and that's like half the year, bro. That's half the year. So yes, I do think Wizard101's biggest problem in 2024 is gonna have to be the time and the players' time investment and how long it takes for the developers to get an update out. I don't know, guys. I just can't tell you how good it felt for me to just play a game, not have to write a review or make a video, and just feel listened to. Like, I can't describe it to you guys. Like, I just like I really can't describe it to you guys. I guess giving a bit more context is I was streaming the game to my friend and my girlfriend. I was like, dude, I'm getting my ass kicked on this boss fight, and there's a couple like other little things about the game that's annoying, like the audio is a bit loud. And then the next day, I shit you not, this stuff is addressed by the developers and fixed. And it's like, wow, well, damn. And I looked it up online because I was struggling on this boss fight, and there's not even a YouTube video out for the boss fight. So like, they don't have content creators getting thousands, tens of thousands views trying to help them with these, like, you know, stuff, these problems in the game. It's just the developers listening, and that's what gaming should be. But Wizard101 has really lost their way. I don't know, man. I just wanted to make this video and leave this here because it just really was a wake-up call for me. I think, you know, until we can see some change, I'm definitely not going to be a member in Wiz again. I don't know if KingsIsland needs a bigger dev team. I don't know if they need a whole new balancing separate team. I don't know what the issue is or how to fix this problem in the company. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and take care.